Hey there, Capricorn. How are you? Capricorn, I want to thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much for taking the time to spend with me here. I appreciate your energy, your time, your patience, your love, just all of the positive things that you have to give to this channel. I do appreciate it, and I send it all back out to you equally. I've been gone for a minute, so for those of you who are familiar with my channel, yeah, I had to take some time off. You just got to work on yourself sometimes, and that's what I was doing. And usually, when I'm in that kind of state of being, I really struggle with like putting my messages out there, and a lot of it is because I really don't want I don't want to rub off on you guys. You know what I mean? And also, it's just not enjoyable. It's not enjoyable. I found that I like to be in a very peaceful, zen type state. Like, stuff can't be going on. Like, I'm really sensitive like that. Now, I am working on being able to block out things like that so that it doesn't interfere with me, being able to spread the message. Speaking of message, this is your general message for the month of March of 2021. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be able to give this to you right now. And if you're here for the first time, welcome. This will be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Spirit, what is the strongest message for Capricorn during this time? What do they need to hear? What do they need to understand? Let's get one more shuffle. And then we'll take our messages from Spirit. All right, excuse me there, Capricorn. By the way, if I have accidentally called you another sign by this point, please forgive me. It's not intentional. But Capricorn, I'm looking here at these energies, and the first message that we have here, it is the full moon in Taurus card, which says that your dreams need a practical plan. All right. Our next message is supermoon. It says emotions are running high. And then the next message is full moon in Libra. A win-win outcome is forecast. Okay. Okay. So, Capricorn, actually, I really kind of seeing this possibly working up to be a really positive message, a really positive time frame for a lot of you. I get this sense that a lot of you will kind of bring in the month of March maybe a little panicky. It may not be very, intense, right? But it is a little bit scattered. It is a little bit scrambly. Okay, I'm feeling that. And then it can get to a point, it could possibly get to a point where it becomes overwhelming if some of you haven't already started to experience that, okay? The Spirit is telling me that you really do need to kind of create an outline or a skeleton or a rough draft of really how you want things to go, okay? Because not only is that going to allow you to really like kind of see your goal unfold, it's also going to help you kind of, I feel like, really balance out your emotions, okay? Because I do feel like some of you may just feel really, really intense, while others of you just may be dealing with like just a little bit of scatterbrain, okay? But all in all, towards the end of the month here, I do feel like we do end up in a situation where you know, it's really favorable. It's really favorable for you. And I also kind of feel like some of you will like look at it once it's all once it's all done and over, you guys are going to look at it and be like, what was I really worried about, you know? And also you'll be able to kind of look back and see how you started from. You'll be able to see where you started from, and you'll be able to actually see the process it took for you to get to where you were, because you were able to actually take your dream and make a plan for it here, okay? This Taurus energy, this Taurus energy that I see here, Capricorn is saying that, you know, for some of you, what's going to ease your emotions here is actually seeing something down on paper, you know? Of course, we know that, you know, sometimes plans don't always go as planned, you know, but it's still also, it's just still really, really good to, you know, actually kind of plan out your next moves or plan out your next set of options, because in your case specifically, it's really gonna help you sort out your emotions. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some tarot. Spirit, I do thank you for those messages. Those are some really good messages here. Really good messages there for you, Capricorn. All right, let's get one. No. Let's go ahead and cut the deck. Spirit says, let's go. So let's go. Interesting set. But you know what? It's very, very, very positive. Very, very, very positive. Okay. I'm looking at this top row here. I see a really, really interesting top row. I see, Capricorn, I see you maybe wanting to get into some new interests. I see maybe you coming to like a certain time in your life where, you know, you're ready to kind of pursue something else. You know, you kind of maybe have already, you know, done one thing and now you want to do something else. But I also feel, you know, you're not, you know, this is where, you know, your emotions come into play here with this Page of Cups here. This Page of Cups energy falling right under this emotions running high. This is definitely letting me know, like, just based off this symbology, I just feel like you're kind of feet in first, in a way. Or maybe a little bit discombobulated in your emotions. You're not really understanding it. You're not really, you know, it's just there and it's intense, but you can't really make sense of it. Okay, but I do feel like with this Two of Wands energy, it's going to lead into the Seven of Pentacles, because the Seven of Pentacles, this is you like actually, you know, planting and sowing a seed literally into the ground here. Okay. And I feel like with that energy, though, I feel like you're not going to really understand, how can I say this? Okay, so this is you investing like your emotions super, super hard into one concentrated spot. This is the type of focus that you have. And it's being driven here by this Ace of Cups energy. This Ace of Cups energy, I feel like for a lot of you, this is something that's been pulling you maybe for a while. some sort of pull that's always had something, some sort of pull that something, some area of interest has always had on you. Maybe you just weren't able to really pursue it. You still really might not be really all that able to pursue it, you know, really, for some of you, but the opportunity is going to arise for you to do it anyway. And for many of you, I feel like we are going to be choosing to place a lot of our eggs in one basket, because there's such a strong faith in stepping out into that new thing. Not because you really have any clue that it's going to work, but really it's because there's so much of an emotional pull. The pull is so strong here that it's not even fathomable. This Knight of Swords energy. Okay, so this Knight of Swords energy is letting me know. I feel like this is a surprising energy. You know, this is you being very surprised. I feel like this is you, you know, kind of realizing all along, you know, oh, this was it all along. I knew this all along. And then this Tower energy here at the end is really telling of how you're really going to be shaking your world up. But it's really going to be for the better. You're going to be shaking your world up because it's just in so many aspects here, you know. Things are going to be completely different for you. All really because you, you really want to, okay, yeah. Thank you, Spirit, for kind of bringing me back to that, because this is all about you guys needing to make a plan, right? And what I feel is I feel that there's so much raw emotion that it's a little overwhelming and hard to think about, and you just want to go and plant your seeds and pursue and run off and do this. But really, you do need to make a plan, because this is so much raw passion. So much raw passion. It needs to be channeled, refined, rationed. Clarifiers, we have the Seven of Wands and we have the Chariot. Yeah, Spirit is telling me the Seven of Wands and the Chariot. This is Spirit telling me, like, you're ready to really rush off into that one direction, and you're not really giving a heck about what anybody has to say. There's nothing that anybody can say or anything that anybody can do to really stop you. You know, your energy for others is kind of closed off here. You really are focused on, like, you're like laser focused on your dream, laser focused on your goal, but so much to the point to where it does kind of overwhelm you emotionally. Spirit is saying you need to create a plan, or you're going to overwork yourself. And then you'll be too far up, you know, the creek without a paddle. It's really interesting energy. Really interesting energy. But with this Tower card, I do feel like what you're doing is you're creating the potential to, create a new world for yourself. You know, you're causing enough chaos. You're causing the right amount of chaos that's needed to really shift your own paradigms. But you're gonna win. You're gonna come out of it, and I feel like this win is probably you coming out of the month of March. Just, you know, some of you feeling very, very accomplished. For others of you, you're feeling just very, very confident, more so confident about where things are headed. You know, things are going to look a lot more peaceful because you're not so high-strung emotionally. This is beautiful. All right, Capricorn, let me know how that works out in the comment box below. please share the message, get it out further, hit the like button. If you'd like, you can also you can subscribe as well. Excuse me. But yeah, Capricorn, this is a beautiful message, and I hope you guys take care. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.